Ranger Patrol, Area 4, Car 7, calling in.
Car 7, Area 4, 10-4.
On the outskirts of Laredo, Egan Swamp. Got one of them. The other one vamoosed. He's wounded, though.
Captain Wharton's here. Says bring in the prisoner.
He's mighty dead. Been that way some time, too. You better send for the wagon.
Hey, let me have that, will you?
Here's Steve Mitchell.
Oh, Mr. Mitchell. This is Gertie.
Hiya, Gertie. Get out your pencil, will you? Take a wire at the commissioner and get it off pronto.
I'm ready when you're ready, Mr. Mitchell.
Okay. Arrived Laredo this morning. Checked with the local police, Texas Rangers. Our tip was okay, but our information was a little bit late. Martin and Brunner were here. Martin's still here, but he's dead. Looks like Brunner was wounded by whoever did the killing. Papers missing. Found a ticket on Martin. Seems they were both going to take the Tampico Express out of Laredo this morning. I'm going to try and overtake it. I'm leaving right now. That's it, Gertie.
It's all but in the commissioner's hands right now, Mr. Mitchell.
Good. One thing more. Check and see where I can catch up with that Tampico Express. Make the arrangements and call me back, will you?
Right. Stand by, K5, TRS.
Those Nazi boys sure got the technique. Knife where it hurts a lot before he gets the count.
Yeah.
Steve, what's this all about?
You ever hear of the Hapsburg art treasures, Bill?
A lot of loot the Nazi bigwheels stashed away and then reported destroyed during the bombing of Berlin, wasn't it?
Right. But during the war trial, certain evidence came out that led us to believe the stuff is still in existence. We got an idea that Martin here and his pal Brunner knew where the paper was that would lead him to the hiding place.
Big stuff. Your office been trailing them all these years?
On and off. We got a tip that the two of them were sneaking over to Laredo from Mexico, so I came down to have a look.
Not a very good look for a 3,000-mile trip.
It isn't over yet. If I can make that Tampico Express, I've got an idea I'll run into Herr Brunner, maybe some others.
Can't help but be a little glad I'm staying in Texas.
Can't help but agree with you, pal.
Car 7, Area 4. Car 7, come in.
Car 7, go ahead.
Mr. Mitchell?
It's for you, Steve.
Thanks. Okay, Gert, what do you got?
Tampico Express arrives Galico, Mexico at 12:05. Last stop before reaching destination. Special charter plane standing by at Laredo City Airport to fly you down.
Nice going. Thanks, Gert.
Oh, one more thing. We found out a Lieutenant Varga of the Mexican police is on the Tampico Express. We wired him and asked him for full cooperation.
Good enough. Here's Bill.
Car 7, over and out. Steve, just curious. When you get in that train, what are you going to do?
You ever do much hunting around here, Bill?
Yeah, mostly cougar.
When you wing one, what do you do?
Track him down. You always track down a wounded beast.
That's your answer, Ranger. There's a wounded beast on that train. I'm going to track him down. Let's go.
Right. One moment, please. Come in.
You sent for me, sir?
Yeah. What time do we get to Tampico?
In a little over 6 hours. There will be a short stop at Galico.
Tell me, do you have a Mr. Hans Kraus aboard?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I have not yet seen the manifest.
Oh.
There was a change of crews at the last stop.
How many in the crew?
Oh, just myself and the brakeman.
Where is he now?
Oh, I don't know, sir. I have not seen him as yet. This is my first trip on this section.
This man Kraus, I'm anxious to see him.
I will soon collect the tickets. If Mr. Kraus is on the train, I will know.
But if he is in hiding and does not want to see anyone, not even the conductor.
Oh, he will see me, sir. The conductor can admit himself to all compartments. I will tell him you wish to see him.
Never mind.
Leave me alone, Kraus. Kraus, let me go.
Oh, may I be of assistance, madame?
If you were a cop, I'd have you pinch that goof in there for assault and battery.
Oh, but I am what you call a cop. You wish to prefer charges?
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. If you'll excuse me, I've got a date in the club car.
Oh, conductor. I am Lieutenant Varga of the Tampico Police. I'm expecting a American by the name of Steve Mitchell to board this train at Gallico. Please see he is sent to my compartment. Compartment B, car 211.
Si, senor.
My plane beats the Tampico Express to Gallico, and I'm waiting for it on the platform when it pulls in. Conductor, I'm looking for Lieutenant Varga.
You are Senor Mitchell?
That's right.
Lieutenant Varga is in the next car forward. Compartment B.
Oh, thank you.
De nada, senor. Herr Stolz.
Bruner.
If you run, I will kill you.
Inside. I thought sure.
That I was dead?
Yeah.
No, my good friend Stolz. Also, I'm certain it was yours and Kraus' intention. I got away. Only Martin was killed.
I swear I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I got a wire telling me to meet Kraus on this train at Gallico.
After all these years of exile, you are still a carrion, aren't you? Someone else makes the kill, and you pick the balls.
No.
What was your assignment with Kraus? To get the papers from him and hide them until he could make his escape from Tampico?
Please, I do not know. All I know, I was supposed to meet Kraus. But I would do anything for you, Herr Brunner. Anything.
You owe me nothing, Herr Stolz. It is I who owe you. Go, see your friend Kraus. And there are police on board, Stolz. But don't be under eyes.
No, I swear on my honor.
When you see Kraus, remember, I always pay my debts.
Yes. This murdered man, Martin. Yeah? How do you know he had those papers?
Well, Lieutenant, Martin and a former Nazi bigwig named Brunner were the only two living men that knew that the Hapsburg papers were hidden in Laredo. They got them. Somehow or other, Kraus found out about it. He followed them, caught up with them, knocked off Martin, left Brunner for dead.
Oh, you said left Brunner for dead.
Yeah, I got a hunch that Brunner is right here on this train headed for Tampico.
Well, shall I run a complete search?
No, Lieutenant, we haven't got time for that. Now, look. Think hard. Since you've been on this train, have you seen anything or heard anything?
Oh, the girl. Yes, the girl.
Look, Lieutenant, I like girls, too,
But just before you came on the train, I was walking down the corridor of the coach. Just behind us, there was a girl struggling to get out of a compartment. She was blonde, well-built.
Yeah, skip the description. What happened?
I am nearly certain that, among other things, while she was struggling, she called him Kraus.
Pardon me.
Any time, handsome. Just any time.
That's the girl I was talking about. This is the one.
Well, here goes. We can always say we made a mistake.
Dead.
Yeah, knifed. The Southwest Bank. Wait a minute.
What is it?
The papers we were looking for were stashed away in the safety deposit box in the Laredo branch of the Southwest Bank.
Then we're on the right track.
Got the empty envelope. Oh, conductor.
He is not.
Yes, he is. Very much. Dead.
Senor Mitchell, don't say anything about this to anyone. It would
worry.
cause a panic among the passengers.
We want to keep it quiet just as much as you do. Did you see anybody go in and out of here lately?
Well, there was a... Oh, but I'm sure she wouldn't have.
She? What's she?
The girl who had the argument with this gentleman.
Well, he's probably referring to the same girl I mentioned to you, Steve.
Did you see her, Letty?
Oh, it was the young lady you were playing hopscotch with in the corridor a few minutes ago.
I think she went into the club car.
Look, Lieutenant Barker, go over this place with a fine-tooth comb, will you? I'm going to go see that girl about a body.
I like you, Steve.
Bet you tell that to all the men.
Only a few.
Like Kraus?
We discussed that before, and I told you then I didn't know him.
Why are you going to Tampico?
Get a job.
Look, Marilyn, let's quit playing games. Certain people on this train saw you coming out of Kraus's compartment.
Did you?
No.
Then forget it. I wasn't in his compartment.
Mine?
Sorry, Steve. Sorry I blew up. For a minute I thought you were a cop.
You don't like cops?
Oh, I guess they have their place in society.
What's your place, Marilyn?
Oh, I don't know. Been knocking around since I was 15. Always second class. Singing in second-class joints, chased by second-class men. You know, this is the first time I've ever traveled first class. Maybe it's a good sign. At least I met a first-class man.
We close in 10 minutes. Anything else?
Yeah. I think you better bring her some first-class coffee.
Yes, sir.
See you later. Lieutenant? Oh, did you find anything?
Nothing. What did you get from Miss Mooney?
The same. Well, what do you know?
What is it?
Look at that.
Cigarette butt with lipstick on it.
Yeah, the same brand that Marilyn Mooney smokes.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I was looking for a friend. I must have gotten in the wrong compartment.
Wait a minute.
Well, you've no right to.
Every right in the world. This is Lieutenant Varga, Mexican police. I'm Steve Mitchell, United States government. Now, suppose you tell us who you are.
Now, look here, I don't have to tell you anything.
I would advise your complete cooperation, Senor Stones. I, too, am from Tampico. You are now a stranger to the police there. Steve, this man is what you call a first-class fence.
Oh? Are you sure you got in the wrong compartment? Mr. Krause had something worth fencing.
Listen, Mr. Mitchell, it's not I that you wanted. There's
what?
nothing. Nothing. Please, may I go now?
Like you said, Stokes. You got in the wrong compartment, sure.
Steve, do you think you should have let him go? Remember, Krause was killed by somebody who had access to his compartment.
Yeah, I wish you'd keep an eye on him, see if he talks to any of the other passengers, huh?
Yeah, what are you going to do, Steve?
I'm going back to the club car, see if that first-class coffee had some effect on a certain...
I suppose you mean me, Steve.
Oh, hello, Marilyn. Lieutenant, if you see the conductor, would you ask him if I can see him, please? Marilyn? Not all the way.
All the way, Steve. Where's Mr. Krause?
Funny. I was just going to ask you the same thing.
Mr. Mitchell, if you bring that up
Wait
again,
a
I'll...
minute. Don't tell me you don't know the guy. Or you've never been in this compartment.
Let me go. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Marilyn. Then, how did that cigarette butt get in his ashtray? It's your brand, Marilyn. All right, come on, let's have it.
All right. I did come to Krause's compartment. I met him in the club car. We had a few drinks, and later he suggested we come here for a nightcap. But look, what business is it of yours?
Krause has been murdered.
Murdered?
Uh-huh.
I suppose you think I did it.
Well, I don't know who did it, but a few honest answers from you would help me find out.
Sure. Anything.
How many times have you seen this guy?
Oh, just twice. Once in the bar and once here.
Did you ever see him talking to any of the other passengers?
No.
Did he ever say why he was going to Tampico?
No, but he said he knew a lot of influential people there.
What kind of people?
Influential. Nightclub owners and guys like that. And he said he would fix me up to get a job.
Oldest gag in the world. What else did he talk about?
Nothing that sounded like murder.
Sorry.
Steve. I wasn't much help, was I?
No.
Sorry to disappoint you. This is my compartment. Won't you come in? Glass of milk, maybe?
No, thanks. I've got a headache.
That's also one of the oldest gags in the world.
Well, that makes us even. Good night. Come in.
Lieutenant Vargas said you wished to see me.
Yes, conductor. What time do we arrive in Tampico?
About 20 minutes.
Oh, good. Would you please get on the train phone? Have the station master at Tampico tell the police to stand by for our arrival.
Lieutenant Vargas just asked me to do that.
Oh. What else did he ask you?
To hold all the passengers on this train until they can be searched. Baggage and all.
Good. Well, we haven't got much time. Better knock on it, huh?
Si, senor.
Thank you. Stokes?
I must ask you to protect me.
Protect you from what?
Just let me stay here until we reach Tampico.
Now, look, Stokes. We reach Tampico pretty soon. Up to now, I figure you're the only one that can give me any kind of a lead on who killed Krause and robbed him.
Oh, no,
Now, wait a minute. You're going to tell me all you know about this deal. Come on, now, start talking.
All right, Mitchell. About a week ago, Hans Krause approached me in Tampico. He offered me a huge sum of money if I would assist him in recovering certain papers.
Yeah?
He explained that my job was to meet him on the train, hide the papers for him, and then assist him in case of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Well, I did not know then, but I do know now. That's why I come to you. My life is also in danger.
All right, but you haven't told me so far what I want to know. Who's got the papers?
Hans Brunner. Please, Mitchell, don't leave me.
Look, I'll lock this door from the outside. I'll be right back. I've got a hunch that Brunner's taking the shortcut to Tampico. You'll be all right.
But, Mitchell...
What happened?
I don't know. Stoss gave me the slip. I was searching the train for him when this happened.
Well, you can stop your search. I just locked him in your compartment. Yeah. Knifed. Same way Krause got it. Wait a minute. I locked that door from the outside. Now, who on the train had... I got it. That's why we're slowing down.
Where are you going?
I'll explain to you later. Paper that pegs the Hapsburg art treasures and Brunner, like all conductors, legit and otherwise, finally comes to the end of the line. Lieutenant Varga puts me aboard a northbound for the trip back home.
I hate to see you face that Pico such a short visit.
Well, Lieutenant, I have a commissioner who frowns on long vacations.
Then, hasta la vista. And one thing, congratulations.
What for?
Oh, for figuring the conductor was really Brunner.
Oh, well, it sort of made sense when I remembered there was only one man on the train who had a key that would open all the doors from the outside, the conductor.
Of course. And then the doors being opened. I should have thought of the conductor myself.
Yeah, I caught it when I remembered that all the trains in Mexico have doors that lock from the outside. Or do they?
You left your key in the door.
What's the matter, Marilyn? Was the job a little too second class?
I'm spoiled, Steve. First class is nice. See you around.
Well, I must be leaving.
You know, it was nice working with you, Lieutenant.
Same here, Steve. I'd like to say you're first class.
Thanks.